The Monroe Central Seminoles.
This is Monroe Memorial Park, home of the Monroe Central Seminoles. And tonight's guest, unbeaten Tyler Consolidated Knights. It's just a gorgeous night for football. Temperature puts you right in that mood for a big game. A little bit cool and breezy. We must point out that this time at the field, you might want to take a look at it now because it's not going to look this way in a little while. It's very, very soft.
Yeah, that's Jeff. That's exactly right. It's a shame that we couldn't have got a little more sun today because the field, the grass is real green, everything looks great, but our field just kind of lays a little wet and it's a little spongy out there.
That voice you just heard is that of Athletic Director Junior Wendland, joining me up top for at least the first part of this game this evening. Dale and Joe once again on a Channel 7 assignment. Jason Jones on camera, and we're just about ready to go on a game that's crucial for both teams as far as postseason aspirations and OVAC play.
Yeah, it is, and I'm glad to be here, and I hope I can help you a little bit anyway. It's kind of a nice sight for me. I don't think I've ever seen our team come on the field from up here before, so that's a first for me.
You may get to see a little bit more of the game than what you normally do.
That's very true.
All right, as we look down on the field, it appears that the Tyler Consolidated Knights will receive the kickoff. Seminoles preparing to kick. That means Darren Grubb will be the first to touch the football. Deep for Tyler is number 6, Gentry Buchanan, who is their leading receiver, and number 20, Jamie Mathis. And I didn't see the signal to begin with. Whether Tyler won the toss and elected to receive would be my guess, because normally when Monroe Central wins the toss, they receive.
Yeah, I believe that's right. I'm pretty sure Tyler won the toss, but like you, I really didn't see the signal either.
Darren Grubb's kick's underway. It's a line drive to Buchanan, who fumbles the ball. And Heath Wells down to knock the people away. And shy of the 20-yard line, Shoemaker, Jones, Brad Ledwig, and maybe a couple others.
A host of tacklers there. The Seminoles did a great job getting downfield and covering that kick.
There's a lot of noise around here that opening kickoff on both sides of the field.
That's great. Love to see the fans get into it, and glad to see them all out here.
But the two deep men, Buchanan and Mathis, had a little trouble picking up, and almost like they were battling over it. Heath Wells come down there and knocked one of them off the ball before being finished by teammates. The quarterback is number 12, Todd Meckley, who have receivers to both sides. They'll give to the fullback. That's number 30, who is Darren Pardine.
Look like Tucker Roberts in there may help making that tackle.
The leading rusher for Tyler is number 41, Chad Northcraft. We saw number 30, Pardine. Also, you'll see number 20, Mathis. They'll rotate some receivers. As I said earlier, number 6 is their leading receiver. That is Gentry Buchanan. Number 45 coming to the near side is Nick Reimer. We'll also see number 43, Tim Richmond. Second down and 7. They'll give to the tailback, Northcraft. Running room across the 30, first down.
Looked like Matt Cole getting in there for that tackle. Several of those names, Coach, sound awful familiar. I remember those kids from baseball season last year, and it's a very talented group, and looks like a fair amount of size out there also.
That's a lot of the same people who played last year. They went, I think, 4-6 last year, and we were able to defeat them pretty easily. But they're a year older and a year stronger, and some of them look like maybe a couple years bigger.
They sure do, and I tell you what, when you come in 5-0, you got to have a great amount of confidence going, and it looks like they do early.
They're going to run it right up the middle again with the fullback. That is probably Pardine, and he'll be stacked up after a short gain. Among the same people for the Seminoles, number 75 is Heath Wells, number 68 Tucker Roberts, number 62 Robert Muntz, number 34 Adam Jones, number 84 John Cecil, number 21 Josh Jones, number 44 John Shoemaker.
Yeah, and that front line has been a thorn in a lot of people's side this year, and we're sure hoping that's the way it is tonight also.
Number 7 in the secondary, Matt Cole, number 22 Josh Woodby, number 24 Ben Miller, number 88 Jesse Nippert. We have a flag. And we'll wait to see what the signal is. It is going to be against Tyler. And anytime there's a penalty or anything, you can always look out and depend on number 84, John Cecil, to give you a signal.
I tell you what, yeah, John, after school's out and he graduates, he needs to get into some officiating there so he can help out and get paid for it.
Sometimes he's officiating, his hopefulness, not always correct, but normally he's right on.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of enthusiasm out of number 84, and he comes to play every night.
2nd down and 12. Delay to the tailback Northcraft. He'll be hit by Josh Jones.
Yeah, Josh did a real nice job that time of reading the play. He avoided the blocker and stepped in there and made a nice tackle.
Now you force the Tyler Consolidated Knights into a 3rd and about 7 at the 32-yard line. A passing situation which they really do not like to throw the ball a lot. The quarterback, Meckley, is a big kid, 6'4", and is capable.
Yeah, I know just from listening to Coach talk at different times that they do prefer to run the football and would like to do that probably about 85% of the time.
They'll fake the Northcraft. Meckley slips, throws, incomplete. Intended for his tight end, number 84, Daniel Furby. But you saw what possibly could be the affection of the field as Meckley went to plant that back foot. Looked like he slipped just a little bit. That may have thrown the timing off.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Jesse Nippert was running with him stride for stride. Did a real nice job defensively that time.
And I'm not sure how well you can tell from this shot on the screen of where the parents came across the field earlier. It has tramped the grass down a little bit, so you can tell just how soft it is. The punt by number 45, Reimer, is away. It's going to hit someone. Nipper's going to pick it up, get some yardage. Cut back. He's got lots of yardage. 50, 45, 40. He's to 30. One man to beat, 20. Cuts back. 16, 17-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job by Jesse Nippert. I tell you what, that was a short punt, and Josh Jones stepped away from it, but Matt Cole was trying to make a block, and the ball hit him. There's no way Matt could have seen it. Jesse real alertly picks that thing up and makes a heck of a play out of it.
And a nice return. He had one guy with the angle on him. He didn't have any farther to go, so Jesse put some of his patented moves on. I'm not sure they got him a lot more yardage, but he had nothing to lose.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think that was Tim Richmond that had the angle on him, number 43, made the tackle.
So Seminoles, great position at the 17-yard line. Griffith hands to Jones. Inside the 15 to the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quarterback Derek Griffith in the backfield as usual, 21 Josh Jones, 44 John Shoemaker, alternating number 24 Ben Miller, number 22 Josh Woodby, tight end number 84 John Cecil, number 60 Darren Grubb, number 68 Tucker Roberts, 62 is Robert Muntz, 61 is Brad Demmerling, the center is number 50 Jeremy Beardmore. 9-yard pickup, 2nd one.
A golden opportunity for the Seminoles right here.
Griffith hands to Shoemaker. Still on his feet. Near the 6-yard line, they'll kill the play as he still was not down. And should be a 1st down, Seminoles. They'll stop the clock to take a look.
Number 62, Shane Thomas.
And I think we're going to bring the chains in.
We have an official's timeout.
More air time this week for Dale English and Larry Kaler.
Yeah, I tell you what, as the AD, you can always depend on those guys along with the rest of their crew. They do a great job for me, and I'm just glad that they do it every week.
New man on the chain crew over there this week on the clip, taking that job of Walter Kaler's is Andy Shoemaker. I didn't think Walter would ever give that job up.
Well, I don't know. Is that Walter still over there, though? Maybe Walter over there. I think Andy might be in behind helping out, but looks like Walter's over there, too. Is that him there in the middle?
I'll have to take a better look at that.
Number 21, Josh Jones.
Short gain by Jones.
Chad Bailey on the stop for Tyler.
Walter's still over there. Bunky, he said he'd never give that job up.
Well, I tell you, like I said, those guys do a great job for me, and they've been doing it for years. You don't ask any questions, just let them do what they do best.
But Andy is also over there. He's probably in charge of security.
Yeah.
Second down, goal from the 5. They'll fake to Jones. Griffith spinning for the corner. He gets to the corner. Touchdown, Derek Griffith. 5-yard run. Seminoles on the board.
I tell you what, once again, and Derek seems to get better every week. Nice job of riding that fake in there to Josh Jones and then sprinting to the corner and beating Richmond to the corner for the touchdown.
They almost got one of our chain crew guys over there at the time also.
Yeah, I tell you what, it looked like Laughing Larry about went down.
Tucker Roberts will snap. Matt Cole will hold for Darren Grubb. Snap is good. The kick is down. Looks good. Is good. Darren Grubb, extra point number 14 of the year. 6 minutes, 53 seconds left on the clock after the nice punt return by Nippert. Derek Griffith takes it to the end zone, and Seminoles lead 7-0.
Yeah, great job by our kids up front blocking. And like I said, nice job by Derek with the fake and then sprinting to the corner. That's a great boost for our kids to jump on out, jump out in front here and, maybe gives Tyler a little something to think about.
You talk, any week, obviously, you want to score first. I don't care who you're playing. But in a game like this with the emotion, Tyler team comes in here. They have to remember the 2 times they played Monroe Central last year and 2 years previous to that. Monroe Central was victorious by quite a margin. And they come in here thinking, we're 5-0, we're pretty good. But you put a score on the board against them pretty early, maybe they'll start thinking, well, are we that good?
Yeah, and I'm sure that they've been told this week that it's important for them to, not get behind early, not give us the early momentum, and, Jesse's punt return just may have done that for us.
A veteran coach like John Stender, assistants that have been with him for a while, they're going to be able to keep their kids focused pretty well. Coach Stender was at Tyler High School before the consolidation with Sistersville. He's had some great success.
Sure did.
Grubby's kick is short. One of the upbacks is going to take it. At the 30, he's going to be hit and dropped down by Ledwig. And
looks like Adam Farnsworth.
At the 34-yard line. That was number 45, one of their tight ends, Nick Reimer. He'll be at the 34-yard line.
I will tell you this, Coach. I said the only thing about making this swap this weekend and getting me up here compared to Coach LaFollette last week at Fort Fry, he knows the playbook a little better than I do.
He's right on those plays. He made a couple of great calls last week. So now Tyler, second possession at their own 34-yard line. Their tailback, Northcraft, will flank to the right. They'll send a man in motion. They'll give it to the fullback. A big gain by number 30, Pardine, flag down.
Number 40, Sean Crichton, the ball carrier. Sorry, number 30, Darren Pardine, the ball carrier, brought down by John Shoemaker.
We'll see what the call is. That's a holding call against the Knights. So that enthusiasm from the far side after that pickup of almost 20 yards is short-lived. As for the second time tonight, Tyler has received a penalty, and this one's crucial because it's going to wipe out a nice gain by their fullback Pardine and back them up. They'll put the ball down at the 32-yard line, 10 yards from the point of the foul. Repeat first down. That makes it 1st and 12.
Well, yeah, I tell you what, and that was a well-designed play by Coach Stender. They used a little motion to get a blocker out in front of the fullback. They'd spread the field on us. Well-designed play.
You can see the quarterback, Meckley, when the play comes in from the sideline, he's checking a band on his forearm. Things must be coded with a number or something, to help with the plays. They'll give to Northcraft. He'll try to get outside, but he has John Shoemaker hanging on, and he'll lose a yard. He may get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job there by Johnny Shoemaker, reading the play, sliding down into the hole, and making a tackle.
Down in 11. Ball is at the Tyler Consolidated 33.
You can look for Coach Singleton to be pretty active with these linebackers. Tyler pretty much an up-the-middle team between the tackles. They tried to go outside that time. But when you go up the middle, I have to feel our linebacker duo of Josh Jones and John Shoemaker have to be about as good as anybody around.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many better than that tandem in the Valley.
Mathis in motion. They'll give to Pardine. He'll be pulled to the ground. It looked like Adam Jones on the play.
Yeah, that's sophomore Adam Jones playing that defensive end spot. Stepped in there, held his own, and made a nice play.
They'll give him to the 36-yard line.
3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8. Pickup of 3. But again, a 3rd and long situation that Tyler really does not want to be in.
No, this is something I'm sure when they scripted out the plays, this is probably their worst fear, to have to continually be in 3rd and long.
They'll send 2 receivers, number 43 Richmond and number 6 Buchanan to the right side. They'll have motion, giving 3 receivers to the right. That's Pardine. Meckley play fakes, screen back to the right. It's complete to number 84. Still on his feet, but driven out of bounds. The receiver was Furby.
Number 84, Daniel Furby.
Looked like Ben Miller may have hit him initially.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was Ben, Coach. He did a nice job, avoided the blocker, stepped up there, didn't make the tackle, but forced him to go a little wider and gave us a chance to gain ground and knock him out.
Looked like Shoemaker and Jones, then forcing him out of bounds on that far side. 4th and 4 at the 40-yard line. We'll see if we have as much luck with the return as we did the previous time. It's a high kick over to the left, and it's short. It's going to hit, and on this wet turf, it's not going to roll very far at all. It'll be downed at the 38-yard line. That Tyler punter's number 45, Nick Reimer, and they may have decided they didn't want to kick at Nippert anymore. And we've seen examples in the past of teams trying to kick away, and the result have been some pretty poor punts. I guess the prime example being Caldwell and Dustin Now a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I tell you what, you're exactly right, and we've got some great field position by them not kicking to Jesse, just as you said, by some poor punts or kicking it short, and here we are again with good field position.
Backs in the eye, we have a wing. They'll give it to Jones. He'll get across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
21, Josh Jones, the ball carrier.
Number 20, Mathis. Number 62, Shane Thomas.
And Jamie Mathis.
Not very many teams you see have their deep safety 10, 12 yards off the ball, and that kid being 6'4", like the Tyler deep safety and Timmy Richmond.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I did hear Coach Sarcosta say this week that he really can cover some ground, and putting the ball in the air down there deep, that he'll make up some ground. So I don't know whether we'll try to test him or not.
3rd down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup. We'll have a whistle prior to the snap. And some movement in the interior of the Tyler defensive front.
Yeah, looks like they a little bit of encroachment there. They may have jumped offside early.
Offside to give Tyler control.
So that brings up a 2nd down and about 1.5 yards with the ball at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and a long one.
And that changes the play call, I'm quite certain.
Yeah, I tell you what, it gives Coach a lot more options right here.
We have a power formation. You normally think Shoemaker off right tackle in this formation. It's the play-action pass. Griff trying to air it out, well overthrown. And Nippert was the intended receiver. Richmond and Josh Rocchio. I hope I'm at least close on that pronunciation.
Richmond defending.
That's probably the way I would say it.
I noticed that Lance didn't even attempt it.
I tell you what, then number, I believe it was 63 that time, did have some pretty good pressure in there on Derek. May have forced him to throw that ball a little early.
Coach showing some confidence in his offensive line that they can come back now on this 3rd and just under 2 and get the 1st down, taking that gamble on 2nd and short. And it works as Shoemaker will power forward on a quick trap and get his 1st down as we get the signal from head referee Dave Clutter.
I tell you what, that's just good effort on John Shoemaker's part. He was probably hit right at the line of scrimmage and was able to bull his way forward and make the 1st down.
So 2:45 remaining in the 1st quarter. Seminoles get another 1st down. Their 2nd of the evening, and they're near midfield at their own 49-yard line. We have the wishbone with double tight end. We'll get the 2nd back. Miller, he'll get 1 yard to midfield.
Ben Miller, the ball carrier, brought down by Jamie Mathis. pick up with 1 yard on the play.
Not real sure that Ben picked up any carries last week, but during the first 4 weeks previously, we've seen 2 or 3 carries apiece for Miller and Woodby, and usually the result has been some nice yardage.
Yeah, very, very positive yardage. Both those kids don't get a lot of carries, but it seems like when they do, good things happen.
Nose of the football right on the 50-yard line. 2nd down, 9. Shoemaker back to the right side, not much. He's going to force his way into Tyler's territory, get a couple of yards to the 48.
Brought down by number 7.
That's going to bring up a situation that, just like we've talked about, Tyler really doesn't want to be in. I don't think the Seminoles really want to be in that 3rd and long, and where everybody knows that you have to throw it.
Yeah, exactly. Coach likes to run the football also, and this is not a situation that he wants to be in all night either.
We'll get a slot left formation. Griffiths to throw. He's going downfield, overthrown. Looked like Nippert started to peel back, and Griffith was reading long. That's incomplete. So Griff now 0 for 2 in the air. So the first time tonight, Monroe Central will punt. That'll bring Heath Wells on.
Well, and like I told you there earlier, we talked about their first punt. If Heath can get a good one here, we can win the battle of field position and pin them down in there, hopefully.
We've got a little bit of a breeze blowing. We'll be at Wells's back. Not a great wind, but enough that could help the football just a little bit. Like to knock this one out inside the 10. The pressure's on. It's deflected and blocked. They put the heat on. So a big break for the Knights. I did not see who got a piece of that. And very fortunately there, someone on the far side able to make the tackle, because that ball bounced right up into a Tyler player, and the chances of him going were there.
I tell you who that was, Coach. That was the kid on the outside right here. It was the Jamie Mathis, number 20, was able to get in there and block that.
So something we have not seen, and possibly something the Tyler coaches picked up as they attended the game last week. So at 58 seconds, a big break for Tyler. But Coach Stender and all their assistants were down at Fort Fry last week, and maybe they felt that they saw something.
Well, yeah, that's one thing we got to remember. They were off. They had a week off, so they've actually had a couple weeks to prepare for us. So I'm sure they've worked pretty hard, and like you said, that may be something they picked up either in films or when they scouted us.
But prior to that snap, Monroe Central, and I think the tackle on the far side, Robert Muntz, just kind of jumped the gun. That's going to bring Tyler into a 1st and 5 situation. They'll be at the 43-yard line. So now you have to regain your composure and not let that big play work against you now, as the defense will need to step up. They'll have a single receiver wide left. They'll give the tailback, Northcraft. He's going to push his way down near the 35-yard line, and that should be a 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like he got a 1st down there. And that's another situation. Like I said, we don't want to hurt ourselves with penalties and give them, an easy shot at 1st down there at 1st and 5. Our kids have just got to bounce back here, and even though we got an easy one to start, I'm sure no one thought this was going to be an easy game, and it's not going to be.
Put the ball in the 36, 1st and 10, Tyler. Again, they'll have a slot back in motion. That's Buchanan. They'll give to Northcraft. Josh Jones and others after a short gain. By looking at some stats in the newspaper today, we see that Northcraft, averaging almost 20 carries a game, so he's a workhorse. And he took a pretty good hit.
I tell you what, the way he's built and the way he looks out there kind of reminds you of a Dustin Robinson type back who played here a couple years ago and was an excellent back for Coach Sarcosta.
Listed in the program, Northcraft at 5'9", 175, and a senior. That will bring us to the end of one period. The score is Monroe Central 7, Tyler nothing.
A good football team works together, helping each other to do their best.
A good insurance company works together too, showing you the best coverage for you and your family.
A winning football team shares the glory. The running back needs those blockers to make that long run to the end zone.
A winning insurance agency represents several companies, so you have personally designed coverage to take you wherever you need to go.
The Monroe Central Seminoles have a winning tradition.
And F.W. Shoemaker has a winning tradition of service, integrity, and customer satisfaction.
Two local traditions that keep on going.
Dr. and Mrs. Heckert are proud to make Monroe County their home and to serve as your hometown family doctor, along with experienced nurses and a nurse practitioner affiliated with Marietta Memorial Hospital. As time passes, your needs change. Woodsfield Savings and Loan has changed to meet those needs. At the Woodsfield Savings Bank, we know your schedule requires a drive-through and night deposit box. You want convenient parking, direct deposit, and automatic payments. At our new location on State Route 78, we want to meet your needs for a home mortgage, car loan, checking, and savings account. Our name and location have changed, but we're still here to serve our community and to help you to grow. The Woodsfield Savings Bank.
Period number 2 ready to begin with the Tyler Consolidated Knights on the move. 7-0 Monroe Central. Tyler second down and 7. The ball at the Monroe Central 33-yard line. Meckley gives to his fullback, Pardine.
Aaron Pardine, the ball carrier.
He's inside the 30.
Tackle.
We'll see exactly where they mark him, just inside the 30. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, nice job, Heath Wells there. Read the play, stayed at home, made a tackle.
Ball is started at the Monroe.
So Tyler really does not do much fancy. They just power it at you, and say, here we come, can you stop us?
And, and inside the 30-yard line here, it's 3rd down and 4. They're probably in 2-down territory.
I would say, the extra down if they need it. This is Northcraft. They're not going to need it as he has the first down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line.
Chad Northcraft, the ball carrier.
But again, nice surge by Tyler's offensive line, forcing some defensive linemen to make that tackle 5 or 6 yards downfield.
Yeah, I tell you what, the middle of that line is number 52, C.J. Caveza. That's a nice-sized young man there. He's a senior, 6'4", 269 pounds.
Darren Grubb, number 60, has entered the defensive front for Monroe Central. First and 10. Meckley with 3 receivers wide. They'll pitch to Northcraft. He'll break a tackle and fall forward near the 20-yard line. Josh Jones may have tripped him up.
Northcraft, the ball carrier. Stall made by Josh Jones.
3 yards to bring up 2nd and 7.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6.
As the Knights get closer, we'd see that their kicker is number 43, Richmond. He has kicked 1 field goal this year. Ball right on the 20-yard line. Mathis in motion. They'll give to Northcraft. He's still on his feet. Inside the 15.
Chad Northcraft, the ball carrier. Drops by number 44, John Shoemaker.
He's very near the first down. Do we have a flag also? I believe we do.
We have an official's timeout.
No, that's not a flag. One of the offensive linemen for Tyler, probably the center, had a towel that was laying there, and Todd Meckley went and picked that up. I thought maybe it was a flag, but it's not.
Yeah, I did too at first, and then a little bit of wasn't quite as bright as the officials' little yellow hankies.
Well, there did not seem to be any officials paying any attention to it, so as the officials were getting a measurement, and you saw there it is another first down for the Knights at the 13-yard line. And after the block punt, Tyler has moved from the 48 down to the 13-yard line. A very steady drive, all on the ground. And they're in scoring opportunity.
Yeah, their front line's doing a nice job.
This is Pardine. He'll be hit by Grubb, but then fall forward.
Pardine, the ball carrier.
He's near the 10-yard line. And even though contact was made near the line of scrimmage, Pardine still gets 3 yards.
Really looks like both these young men for Tyler Consolidated are pretty strong runners, able to gain that extra yard after the contact.
7, ball is at the Monroe Central 11-yard line.
Also a very time-consuming drive as Tyler's taken about 4 minutes off the clock on this march, as to date has advanced them 38 yards down to the 10-yard line. Meckley to throw. Across the middle, complete. And that'll be another first down. Number 6 is their leading receiver, Gentry Buchanan. A nice sliding catch at the 2-yard line.
Josh Woodby at the 1-yard line where it'll be first and goal with Tyler Consolidated.
A lot of similarities, between Tyler and Monroe Central, as run, and then boom, when you least expect it, there's a pass.
Yeah, little quick slant pattern. Quarterback Meckley took about a 3-step drop and then turned and rifled it in there. Young man made a nice diving catch there and held on to it.
So first and goal, ball just inside the 2. Meckley to sneak it. Touchdown. And at 6'4", all Meckley needed to do was fall forward, and he has his score. And Tyler on the board after the blocked punt, and it's 7-6 with the extra point upcoming. And kicking for Tyler will be number 43, Richmond.
Richmond to attempt the point after for the night.
Their snapper is number 86, Benjamin Haggerty. Richmond's kick is down and good. Buchanan was the holder, and at 8 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first half, Monroe Central 7, Tyler 7.
Yeah, I tell you, got to give the Knights some credit there. They made a great special teams play and then took advantage of that and marched the ball right down the field and were able to score. And you hit on a key point, too. They used some clock, and I'm sure that's another thing that Coach Stender wants, is for them to use some time and keep the ball away from our offense.
We talked earlier there about, being familiar with some of these young men from Tyler Consolidated through baseball last year, and also I had a chance to be around some of those young men at basketball camp this summer, and the young man who just kicked the point there, Timmy Richmond, is one of those that, have been around and talked with a little bit. If I remember right, I believe he's a big left-handed thrower in baseball.
I tell you what, and anybody that's around us in baseball knows what I talk about the left-handers. Yeah, he's a kid that came out on this very field last spring and pitched a really nice ball game. We weren't able to get to him, and they beat us up here. And he nice big kid and pretty athletic, and like I said, great left-handed pitcher in high school baseball. Does a good job for him, and is able to come out here and kick extra points and field goals.
And kick those extra points right-footed. Left-handed
Right-footed.
thrower, left-footed kicker.
How about that?
So now the kick by Richmond, and we're going to get a whistle and kill the play. And the flag here at the 40-yard line tells me that someone for Tyler was offsides.
Well, I tell you what, and that may be another one of those things we talked about earlier. If you'll notice the placement on the ball, if they do it the same way, he had that ball laid down sideways on the tee, to try to kick it on the ground, kick it hard, and really probably trying to avoid kicking it back to our deep people.
Offsides against the Knights. It's a 5-yard penalty.
So now back the ball to the 35-yard line for the kickoff, enabling the front line of the Seminoles to move up 5 yards. Beardmore, Demmerling, Wells, Muntz, and can't tell who's on the far side.
No, I don't know, but if Jason can get a view of that football, then he can see that it's not teed up. It's laid down again. So I'd say they're trying to avoid kicking it back to Jesse.
Richmond once again now from his own 35. This one's clean. It's a line drive kick. It's going to be picked up by Shoemaker. He'll break a tackle at the 30, slip and slide to the 35.
John Shoemaker on the return to the
That may have been Daniel Harris as the 5th member of that front line also.
Yeah, I believe at number 71, Daniel Harris on that outside over there.
36-yard line.
With Shoemaker kind of slipping and sliding on a wet spot in the field, somebody put a pretty good hit on Johnny right there, but Shoe able to get the ball up to the 36-yard line, so decent field position here for the Seminoles now as they try to put together a nice drive to offset that Tyler tying score. Double tight end, wishbone formation, and Jones. Josh has 3 yards to the 39. Big number 54 is Nathan Baker, a 245-pound senior.
Yeah, this is an important series for our young men here. They, with Tyler consolidated scoring on their last possession, our guys need to take the ball, march down the field, and see if we can't get some points here before the end of the first half.
Matt Cole in as one of the tight ends now, replacing Nippert. Jones, a dive play, nothing. Number 76 is number 76. Ben Miller of the Knights makes that play, a loss of a yard for Jones.
Ball is at the Monroe Central 38-yard line.
Coach Wendland has had to excuse himself here and to take care of some athletic director duties here at halftime, so we'll solo it here the remainder of the first half, which now reads 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Score tied at 7. 3rd down and 8. Griffith wants to throw. That ball's intercepted. Number 5 is Josh Rocchio, as Griffith tried to hurry that ball a little bit as he was getting some pressure, and the ball was intercepted. The Knights now in great field position once again at the Monroe Central 33-yard line. They took advantage of the blocked punt on their last possession to score. Now the interception gives them great field position. There's 6:57 remaining in the first half. Defense now needs to step forward and do a jump. Buchanan wide to the left. They'll give to Northcraft. He'll be hit near the line of scrimmage by Shoemaker and Muntz. Pickup of a yard for Northcraft. 2nd down and 9.
Ball is at the 33-yard line of Monroe Central.
Several times tonight, it seems like Tyler is a little bit slow getting their play in from the sideline, but they've not been caught yet for a delay of the game. That time Meckley was over at the sideline, almost getting the play himself from Coach Stender. 2nd down and 9. Seminole crowd making a lot of noise. They'll pitch to Northcraft. He'll cut back, break a tackle, and be dropped at the 26-yard line by Woodby and Muntz. As he tried to cut back, as Shoemaker was there, we have an injured Tyler player. And that is their tailback, Northcraft. Okay, the injured player was the tailback Northcraft, but maybe delivering a bit of a message as he got up and sprinted to the sideline. But while we had the camera off there, a little excitement during that timeout as Tyler had went to the sideline to talk to their coaching staff, and the official on this side was not going to allow Monroe Central to do that. And finally they were allowed to do that, but we had a little exchange there between Coach Sarcosta and the officials. They'll give the ball to Pardine, their fullback. He's near the 20-yard line. They'll put him at the 21-yard line, and it is another Tyler first down. But when Coach looked over and saw that Tyler was over on the sideline talking with their coaching staff, he felt like he should be given equal opportunity, and finally was allowed to talk to his team. I'm not sure what the rule is, but either both teams should be allowed at the sideline or neither team allowed. So that is neither here nor there, as Tyler now first down to 21-yard line. Mathis is the tailback replacing Northcraft. He'll be hit after a yard pickup. And it looked like Meckley, the quarterback, had a little trouble getting the ball away from center. That may have thrown the timing off. Muntz was the primary tackler on that. After a yard pickup, second down 9. Northcraft is re-entering the game now for Tyler. I think Coach talked Thursday night on the show about a playoff-type atmosphere. We've got a nice crowd here, a lot of noise from those stands. That just gives you that playoff feel. Second 9. Meckley fakes to his tailback, gets some pressure, hits his man Pardine out of the backfield, picks up a block downfield from his wide receiver Richmond, and he'll be in the end zone with a 20-yard touchdown. Pardine through the line into the flat area and scores, and Tyler has taken the lead. A very nice play, very well-designed play. Linebackers did not pick up the fullback Pardine, and there was no one there, and he got a little bit of a block from his wide receiver and was into the end zone very easily. So Tyler has taken advantage of 2 breaks, a blocked punt, and an interception, and has taken the lead. Richmond out of the Buchanan hold. Snap is down, kick is up, it's high and short. And maybe that'll be a big play as the game goes on. But at 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the first half, Tyler has taken the lead. Knights 13, Monroe Central 7. So after the opening score set up by the nice punt return for the Seminoles, Monroe Central has not really moved the ball well at all. Being forced to punt, the result being a blocked punt or a deflected punt. And after that, an interception. The offense now needs to get things together on the field, and with 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining before half and all their timeouts, put together a drive and get some points on the board. So you get at halftime, at least tied or maybe up a point. So Jones, Whitby, Shoemaker, and Nippert. They'll be about the 15-yard line. Miller, Jones, and Cole are the 3 people directly in front. We're going to get a stoppage of play, as it looks like Nippert has some equipment problems. And referee Dave Clutter will be so kind to help tend to that shoulder strap problem. Looks like maybe the string on his shoulder pads is loose. And Jesse's all strapped up and ready to go. And now we're ready. Again, the ball laying down flat. Richmond to kick. It's a line drive kick, and a good one's going to hit and roll Nippert like a shortstop at his own 13-yard line. No blockers trying to get outside, still on his feet. Picks up a couple blocks, still on his feet, stiff arms a man at the 20, 25, 26-yard line. There's a lot of activity on that kickoff, but not a whole lot gained. But anytime a back with speed like Nippert can get outside, there's a chance of him being able to get away and break a big play. But not that time, as Tyler had nice coverage, and Monroe Central now at their own 26-yard line and needing to get a good drive together. Backs in the eye. Second back is Jones. He'll be hit after a short pickup. Number 30 is Pardine, who we just saw a moment ago can catch the ball and run with it, and he showed he can make the play. 1 yard pickup for Jones to the 27, 2nd and 9. And in the early going, you have to say that the guys in the white shirts and the black helmets are winning the battle in the trenches. We've moved inside 4 minutes, time remaining first half. Power I this time by the Seminoles. Jones again, short gain to the 30, maybe the 31, bringing up 3rd down and 5. Last tackler up is Shane Thomas. Nick Reimer also on the play. 3rd down and 5. Maybe closer to 6 as the ball is just short of the 31-yard line.
3 yards on the play, brings up 3rd down and 6. Just over the Monroe 30-yard line.
We'll get 3 receivers wide left for the Seminoles, a formation we've not seen so far tonight. We'll get a quick one to Nippert. He'll try to outrun him to the outside and get nothing. As a matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard at the 30.
Just a flatter complete to Nippert.
So Monroe Central will be forced to punt as the offense has really bogged down after the initial score. 2:45 remaining in the first half. Wells the punt. Last time he was in punt formation, the Knights able to get a hand on it and block the kick. We'll see if they come at it again. We had some movement. No flag. Now we get a flag. And it will be an illegal procedure, a false start against someone on the Monroe Central on this end of the right side of the line. It moved, and it looked like it was not going to be called, and was not called by either official on the sides, and was called by the head referee. But it was movement, and will cost Monroe Central 5 yards back to the 25-yard line. So we'll try this again on 4th down and 11. There's a snap. Wells rushing it again, and he'll get a ball up to about the 50 where it'll go out of bounds. Only about 22-yard kick. And that is a result of the earlier block as it goes out of bounds at the Monroe Central 47-yard line. And you can see Heath really trying to rush the kick that time. And again, if you've had one blocked, I guess it's a natural tendency to try to rush it. So with 2:10 remaining in the first half, Tyler with all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll probably try to get another one on the board. And Monroe Central must keep Tyler off the board in the remainder of this first half. Meckley wants to throw. Across the middle, incomplete. Number 43, Richmond, was the intended receiver. Ball was knocked away by number 24, Miller.
Meckley's pass intended for Tim Richmond.
2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10.
.205 on the clock. Two receivers wide left, Buchanan and Richmond. Meckley to throw again, has some pressure, going to be hit and dropped by many Seminoles in the backfield. Heath Wells has the football. The Seminoles, and yes it is, Heath Wells with the recovery of a loose football, or maybe a steal, as the officials talk that over, and Monroe Central gets a break. And now we must take advantage of it. Didn't see the ball come out, but saw Heath Wells have it. And at the Tyler 47-yard line, we'll get the Seminoles in business, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. Monroe Central, Tyler will call a timeout. Coach Stender, I think, is going to complain about that last call. We'll take a short break and be back with the last minute 49. the Tyler sideline and fans very fired up after that call. Monroe Central trying to take advantage of a Tyler turnover. Griff slips, goes out here for Miller at the 40. Cuts back 30. 27-yard line, Ben Miller. Maybe his first reception of the year. That's going to be a first down, 1:40 on the clock.
First down, Monroe Central from the Tyler Consolidated 26-yard line.
Clock now running. Monroe Central still 3 timeouts remaining. They're at the 26-yard line. Griff outside. On the keeper, he's down near the 15-yard line. Out of bounds, he's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. Can't tell exactly from our angle exactly where they put him down. Near the 15-yard line.
Griffith picks up 12 yards from the play.
And it will be a first down.
From the Tyler Consolidated 15-yard line.
And we got a stoppage of play. Okay, they're going to take some time off the clock. The Tyler coaches up here on the top with us, were able to pick that up. But, the clock was a little bit late starting. And they'll take it down to 1:27. The officials on the field, doing a nice job of picking that up and making the proper adjustment. Out of bounds will keep the clock stopped at 1:27. First down at the 14-yard line. Fumble in the backfield, still loose, and a Seminole to get on it. That ball stayed loose on the ground for a long time. We're going to get a timeout by Monroe Central.
Timeout, Monroe Central.
Couldn't tell for sure. Either Darren Grubb or Robert Muntz is able to get on that loose football, as Griffith was not able to find the handle as that ball slid around on the wet grass. And a lot of people, including several Knights, had an opportunity to get that football and were not able to do so. Monroe Central will spend a timeout at 1:18, second down and about 16 yards to go. You can see now the Seminoles over at the sideline meeting with Coach Acosta and the other coaches, Coach Withrow and Coach Sherman, there also, as they would like to get some points out of this possession and take advantage of that earlier Tyler fumble. So both teams now back to the field. 2 timeouts remaining for Monroe Central. It's 13-7, Tyler. Again, 5 wide receivers. Griffith alone in the shotgun. He'll run a little draw play. He's to the 15, to the 10, to the 8-yard line. He's about 4 or 5 yards short of the first down. Monroe Central will spend another timeout. That's a play that we saw a couple years ago with Eric Kramer at the quarterback position. Put 5 wide receivers out and run a quarterback draw. And getting the yardage back. A nice run by Griffith. Third down and 5. The clock reading 1:06 in the first half. Monroe Central with 1 timeout remaining. The ball will be on the 9-yard line. You'd like to get in the end zone, but you're in a position on the field that if you do not get the first down on this play, then coach will have to make a decision as far as a possible field goal attempt. We've seen Darren Grubb do a nice job. I think 14 of 17 on extra point placements, 0 for 1 on field goals this year. So we'll see what coach will decide. Hopefully he'll not have that decision, as we'll be able to pick up a first down or a touchdown on this play. Both teams back. Whistle ready. A big possession for both teams as we're just 106 away from halftime. Nippert, Jones, and Woodby all are wide left. Griffith in the shotgun. To a throw. It's caught by Woodby. He'll have his first down and be out of bounds. Coach dipping into that playbook with some plays that we've not seen in the last couple of years. That was a play that I remember seeing several times a couple of years ago with Kramer hitting Robbie Trigg. 1 minute as Woodby was able to get out of bounds at the ball at the 2-yard line. Monroe Central still with a timeout. Griffith to keep. This time he's fooling no one. Mathis will pull him down in the backfield near the 6-yard line. And Monroe Central will spend that final timeout. 51 seconds. The linebacker Mathis shooting through there unblocked and did not take that fake and making the play for a 4-yard loss. So now things get a little tougher with no timeouts remaining and 51 seconds left. I believe during this timeout, that's Coach Stender himself meeting with the Tyler defense on the far side. I'll have to be honest with you, as we near halftime, this field has held up a lot better than what I anticipated. It's still very soft. We're seeing quite a bit of slipping, but the good heavy coat of grass on it has really helped quite a bit. Still a little bit of confusion in the Monroe Central huddle after that timeout. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Griff wants to keep again. He's going to run and be out of bounds. He'll get a yard to the 5, it looks like. Furby, number 84, pushing Griffith out of bounds. 3rd down and goal. They'll put it down, nose of the football, just shy of the 5-yard line. 45 seconds. Griffith under center. He's going for Nippert in the end zone. Intercepted. Nice defensive job. I believe that's number 6, Buchanan, as the pump fake. And nice job out there by Buchanan as he gets the interception. That's the 2nd interception by Tyler tonight as the Knights have held. And with 40 seconds remaining, it looks like Tyler is going to take this lead into the half. We're going to get a stoppage of play as Tyler will call a timeout. That's a little bit surprising. Here's this last minute and 10 seconds or so. It's taken forever. But from this position on the field, I'm sure Tyler and their coach, Coach Stender, will want to make sure that nothing unusual happens here that will give the Seminoles another opportunity. Coach Singleton out to the defensive huddle. And after a short timeout, we're ready to go. Both teams directly to the line. Tyler will still have one timeout remaining if they need. They'll put a man as a deep safety, so I think they're going to take a knee. And Meckley will step back and go to a knee. The clock will run. And we'll see how quickly they get it put ready for play, whether Tyler will even have to run another play. And it's not been whistled ready yet, and whistled ready at 26 seconds, so they will have to do it one more time. And Meckley again to a knee, and that's going to take us to halftime. And after the early Seminole score, the rest of the half pretty well dominated by the Tyler Consolidated Knights. We're at halftime. Tyler 13, Monroe Central 7.
We offer the future. Ohio University Eastern means value. OUE offers you 5 4-year degree programs, master's programs, and a state-of-the-art athletic center on campus. Ohio University Eastern means professionalism. The student-to-faculty ratio is 15 to 1, and over 60% of OUE's instructors have doctorate degrees. Ohio University Eastern means opportunity. The affordable education you get at OUE will open the doors to your future. Call Ohio University Eastern today at 1-800-648-3331.
Woodsfield Ashland sells pure gasoline, diesel fuel, and kerosene, and they're pure Seminole fans. Join these Woodsfield Ashland fans in their newly expanded dining room for a fabulous lunch, supper, or snack. Try some hot pizza, delicious Caesar sandwiches, salads, or cheese sticks, and top it all off with Kirk's homemade ice cream. The Hoffs invite you to follow the Seminoles throughout football season. And follow the Noles to the Ashland because
Ashland has the best food in town.
The pursuit of power and performance. We'll help you work it out at Monroe Tire Center. Monroe Tire Center has Kelly Safari AWR all-weather radials at great prices and for all types of roads. For all the muscle you need on the road, ask for Kelly Tires at Monroe Tire Center. We're as pumped up about performance as you are. Monroe Tire Center and Kelly, a good deal on a great tire.
you have so many commitments in your life and so many decisions to make about your future and theirs, like buying a house, saving for college, making investments, or planning for retirement. At Ormet Credit Union, we're committed to knowing current trends in finance and committed to sharing these methods with our members to help you make better financial decisions. So whether you're college-bound, raising children, or planning for retirement, let Ormet Credit Union help you find financial success, because our commitment is you. Wayne A. Smith is a husband, father, and grandfather with educational and professional experience in public administration and a solid financial background. He's proudly served his country for 20 years, managing military and civilian personnel. His past financial experience includes being assistant vice president in a bank. He's recently written grants bringing over $600,000 to Monroe County and is actively involved in our community. For energy, vision, and a new sense of direction to the office of Monroe County Auditor, elect Wayne A. Smith, the only qualified candidate.
Monroe Central will receive to begin the second half. Jesse Nippert, Josh Woodby, John Shoemaker deep. And once again, it looks like Tyler, as they have done previously, will put the ball flat on the tee. Try to get a kind of a knuckleball squib kick, and it's going to squirt on the ground to Woodby at his own 23-yard line. He's going to try to get back and have nowhere to go as you try to get to the wall and not even make it back to the 25-yard line. It's only about a 1 or 2 yard return by Woodby as he tried to get down behind the wall, and some Tyler people come down the middle of the field and not picked up by the Seminoles. So good coverage by Tyler. Monroe Central will start at their own 25-yard line. 13-7 Tyler. As we'll see what kind of adjustments the Seminoles were able to make at halftime. They'll go with a double tight end, wishbone formation. Griffith. They'll give to Shoemaker. He's going to go all the way. 30, 20, 75 yards. John Shoemaker. Tie game. How's that for an adjustment? So that'll get the crowd back into the action. The kickoff return and that 75-yard run by Shoemaker take 20 seconds off the clock. Tying the game at 13, Darren Grubb will now attempt the point. Tucker Roberts will snap. Matt Cole is down and up. Line drive, no good. Wide left. But more importantly, 6 points on the board. 11:40 remaining in the third period. Both teams have missed an extra point. And the result is we are tied 13-13. So now the kick coverage team will meet with Coach Shoemaker. Darren Grubb will prepare to kick off. And Darren has to put that missed extra point out of his mind now and hit a good kickoff and get some nice coverage. Well, I'm not sure if there was any adjustment made there offensively. That just looked like a normal quick trap that has been run dozens and dozens of times. But Shoemaker broke through, and by the time he was at midfield, I didn't think there was much chance of anybody catching him. So Mathis and Buchanan will go deep. Darren Grubb will kick off as we have the whistle and the coverage team goes to their positions. And that's got the crowd back into things. Grubby's kick is a line drive. Buchanan at the 8-yard line. He's got some running room. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Tripped up by Woodby. And we have a Seminole down.
Josh Woodby.
So a nice return by Buchanan. And that's what Tyler needed. Maybe this will give Shoemaker a chance to catch his breath after that long run. Okay, back with you, Darren Grubb up and jogging off the field. Seems to be okay as he's on the sidelines. But a good return by Tyler. Their first play of the second half is Pardine trying to get to outside. He'll get to midfield where Shoemaker appears to trip him up. Miller falling on top of the play. But again, a pretty nice gain, almost 5 yards on first down by Pardine. That's where the crowd kind of cheering and making a lot of noise there after that, but still a pretty nice pickup by Tyler on first down. If you just joined us after the second half, you missed John Shoemaker going 75 yards on the first play of the half to tie this game at 13. Northcraft flanks. We're going to get movement. And a slot back on the left side moved and was not reset prior to the snap. That is a motion penalty against Tyler. So that will offset the 5-yard pickup by Pardine on first down. And again, the flag coming from the referee and not one of the side judge or the line judge. And you'd think that one of them should be able to see that. But that 5-yard step off back to the 46-yard line. Second down and about 10 and a half.
Second down and 11 yards.
Coach Winland back after being athletic director.
Yeah, try to come back and help you out a little bit here. Maybe save your voice a little bit so we'll be able to talk tomorrow. I tell you what, I didn't see the actual touchdown. I did see the start of the play as I was coming out of the field house. So Looks like the Noles got business going here early in the third quarter.
Now the defense has to step up, and really Tyler offensively has dominated the line of scrimmage. Meckley wants to throw. It's complete. That's Buchanan. He'll step away from a couple people, be pulled down by Woodby. Looked like a couple defenders were there, but Buchanan stepping loose and kind of hesitated for a second. It's like he was surprised that he was still free. Takes the play on down to the 22-yard line.
That's a very similar play to the play in the first half. That little slant pattern inside where they spread the field, hit the inside receiver on a slant, and for big yardage.
And you have to be impressed by Tyler and the fact that they have mixed it up well with the run and the pass. They're going to pitch to Northcraft. He has nowhere to go. Matt Cole will make the play.
Yeah, real nice job by number 7 there coming up, reading the play right from the start. Come up, made a nice stop, cost him a couple yards.
The play brings up second down and 12.
They'll put the ball at the 24-yard line. Second down and 12. But again, there was a lot of people there in black shirts, so even if Matt Cole had not made the play, I don't think that the runner of Northcraft would have went too much further.
No, really nice job by the Seminole defense of stringing the play out. Matt stepping up there and making a tackle.
Again, the Knights are a little bit slow getting the play in from the sideline. They'll have twins left, motion. They're going to go deep and incomplete. Again, the receiver, Buchanan, was behind some people, and if the ball had not been thrown quite as far, he may have been able to make that play. Third down and 12.
I tell you what, once again, a nice design play. They've thrown that slant pattern a couple, 3 times. Gave a little fake to that, ran a guy inside, looped the guy around him. Well-designed play by the Knights.
Again, we're at the 24-yard line. If Tyler comes up short on this play, you can look for them to probably go for it on fourth down. Mathis and Buchanan are wide left. Meckley looking backside, incomplete. Number 84, Furby, the intended receiver.
I tell you what, great pressure that time up the middle from Heath Wells and Robert Muntz. Probably forced him to throw the ball before he wanted to.
Fourth down and 12 from the 24.
Well, Heath promised us today at school 3 or 4 sacks. Not sure that he's been able to get one yet, even though he did come up with the ball after one play there near the end of the first half. So that was just as good as a sack, maybe better.
Yeah, excellent play. Like I said, Heath's been doing a great job all year long. Very active in the middle. Really gets after the ball carrier.
Meckley to throw on fourth down. Some pressure. The ball's loose. Tyler will recover, but it was a fourth down play. Seminoles will take over, and it looked like Heath Wells among a couple other people were right there. About everybody across that front 5 was in on that action.
Yeah, I tell you what, our guys just kept coming. The pocket collapsed, and were able to get the sack and cause the fumble.
So not only do you hold on fourth down, you force about a 7-yard loss. And as I said, Tyler did recover the fumble, but that was a fourth down play. Monroe Central taking over at the 31-yard line after a big defensive stand. Again, Wishbone. Jones off the right side.
Josh Jones, the ball carrier, brought down by Chad Bailey.
He'll be to the 34-yard line, pickup of 3. Second down and 7.
I'll tell you what, Coach, and too, that was, our defense to rise up there and stop after giving up the big pass play, to basically shut them down then on 4 straight plays. Excellent job by the Seminole defense.
And a lot of enthusiasm on the field and also with the crowd. Coach talked Thursday night with Lance on the coach's show about how important the crowd is to help everybody get fired up. And I'd say that was the case right there with the crowd definitely getting behind the defense and making a lot of noise for a big play early in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's true. The fan can always be the 12th man, and we have some great fans here at Monroe Central.
A stoppage of play as a Tyler player making an equipment repair. Clock now running on this 2nd down and 7. Again, wishbone formation. Both ends tight. Outside. Woodby. He'll get 5 yards to the 39. They may give him to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, real nice job by Josh on the counter coming around there. Excellent piece of running. Nice spin move at the end. Picked up 5 or 6 yards. Puts the nose in good position maybe to get a first down here.
3rd down and a yard. Again, a little bit of a spin move there by Woodby as he was able to get a couple more yards and maybe get a fairly generous spot at the 40-yard line. Same formation, double tight. Griffith to keep. Fumble the football. And Tyler's on it. An option pitch. Griffith tried to pitch to Jones. The ball was fumbled. Looks like number 6, Buchanan, making the recovery.
Number 6,
So
Buchanan with the recovery.
another turnover by the Seminoles. Probably more turnovers tonight than we've seen all year.
Yeah, I believe so, and kind of puts the pressure back on our defense here. Hopefully we can make a big stand right here.
29-yard line. Tyler in great position. 1st and 10. You keep giving a good team opportunities, sooner or later they'll take advantage. Pardine, the big fullback, with a nice carry on 1st down. He's near the 21-yard line.
Darren Pardine, the ball carrier.
8 yards on 1st down.
Brought down by Josh Jones and Ben Miller.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not what Coach Singleton wants, to give up that big of yardage on 1st down. We talked early in the half. We'd like to keep Tyler and get him into that 3rd down and long situation, and give up 8 yards on 1st down. That's not what we want to do.
The fullback Pardine has not carried as many times as the tailback Northcraft, but when he has carried, it's usually been for good yardage. Northcraft will go in motion. They'll give to Pardine. He'll spin away from a tackle, get his 1st down.
Yeah, both those young men, Northcraft and Pardine, are hard runners and shown ability to break tackles.
Pick up of 3 yards on the play. 1st down, Tyler from the Monroe Central 18-yard line.
Now, this is a veteran Tyler team. If you look down their roster, you see several seniors at key positions.
Yeah, you touched on it early. These kids all played last year, and coming back, they're well experienced and looking for big things.
Northcraft kind of slips, and he'll be corralled at the line of scrimmage after a short game. Shoemaker makes the tackle after the slip.
John Shoemaker and John.
Yeah, because they've already, if I believe I'm correct, have surpassed their win total from last year at this point of the season with 5 wins. And like I said, they're the very, very veteran ball club, very experienced, and we talked about earlier, got a good bit of size.
Yeah, they're a team on a mission, such as the Seminoles are also. They have a big showdown next week against Magnolia, and I'm sure they would like to go into that as a battle of the unbeatens. Monroe Central trying to foil that. Northcraft in motion again. Meckley tries to throw. Incomplete. Shoemaker with a big hit on the intended receiver. That is Mathis.
Yeah, real nice job from his linebacker position. Johnny getting good drop there and putting a nice stick on just as the ball arrived.
Ball's incomplete.
3rd and 9.
The 17-yard line of the Seminoles.
But again, a little bit of a quicker action pass play there. Not as deep a drop by Meckley. Maybe already they're kind of fearful of the pass rush and wanting to unload that ball a little bit quicker. We're going to get a stoppage of play. I think they're going to reposition the football. Third and 9. Again, Northcraft in motion. Meckley coming to the right side. Knocked down by Woodby. intended for Buchanan. 4th down.
I tell you what, that slant pattern or mini post pattern that they're running there has been their bread and butter pass play, and a real nice job by Josh Woodby going up and knocking that ball away.
The ball was delivered a little bit high, both Buchanan and Woodby going up. Josh able to come across his arms and knock the ball down. And on this big 4th down play in the middle of the 3rd period, Tyler will spend the time out to talk about it.
We're still looking for...
I'm sure Coach Stender and his staff feel like, we may not get this good of an opportunity again. We need to come up with something good and score on this possession. In a tie game, you're just, never be too sure how many opportunities will be remaining.
I think that's very true. You talked earlier that you can't keep giving good teams opportunities, and in the same token, now that they've had a couple opportunities, if they don't punch this one in, like I said, maybe they start doubting themselves a little bit on their ability to move the ball. And this once again a big stand for our defense, but you got to like the position. We talked about them being in 3rd or 4th down in long yardage, and here we are at 4th and 9, and be a great stop for our young men right here.
We're at 5:16 remaining in the 3rd period, and the way Tyler had moved the ball on the ground, you might like the fact that they tried to throw on a couple of occasions. 4th down. The second big 4th down play of the half. Meckley fakes. He wants to throw. It's incomplete. We're going to get a flag. Shoemaker was the defender on Buchanan, and I think we're going to get pass interference. And this is not going to meet approval from the Monroe Central sideline, and it is a pass interference call. I might have to take another look at that. I'm not sure that I like that call.
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't look like the ball was delivered behind him a little bit, and our man was in pretty good shape. But, those guys down there in the striped shirts, they have the last word.
And a much better view than I have from up top. So that will be, we'll see exactly, that's half the distance to the goal from the line of scrimmage. They'll put the ball down inside the 10 at the 8, and that is a 1st down. Automatic 1st down. So once again, the defense, after thinking they had made the play, will have to do it all over again.
Pass interference against the Seminoles. 1st down and goal from the Monroe Central 7-yard line.
7-yard line is where they placed the ball. 5:11 on the clock, 3rd period. Mathis and Buchanan wide right. They'll go back to the ground to Northcraft. Not much. A lot of people in that middle.
Yeah, real nice job there by the Robert Muntz, Matt Cole, Tucker Roberts stacking that thing up, keeping him from gaining any yards. Probably lost a yard.
2nd down.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and goal from the 7.
You keep telling yourself, how many times can you ask your defense to step up and make a play? It also would be a nice time for Tyler to make a mistake. They've not made many so far tonight. Meckley will give to Northcraft again. He'll be hit by Wells and others and lose a yard again. Heath Wells. Wells shooting a gap to the correct side and making the play in the backfield. I think Jones also with a piece of that. 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, real nice play again by Heath.
From the Monroe Central 8-yard line.
So again, 2 more opportunities needed by the Seminole defense. Again, Reimer is wide right. I believe that's Buchanan wide left. Meckley on the option, pitches to Mathis. The ball's loose. Tucker Roberts on it. There's that mistake we asked for.
I tell you what, now, Coach, can you tell us we need to go down and score here? You were right on that mistake, so we need a touchdown right here.
So at the 11-yard line, that's a play we've not seen at Tyler tonight, and I guess probably somebody over in the Tyler stands is probably saying, what kind of call is that?
Well, I tell you what, you're looking at identical plays resulting in identical situations. Both teams fumbling on a pitch option.
Yes. Again, and that was also Mathis, not the primary tailback in Northcraft. So now Seminoles need to go to work from their own 11-yard line. Shoemaker, nice gain, first down. On first down, he'll have 7 yards, maybe 8 yards. Again, he'll be placed back at the 17, 18-yard line, 7 yards, second down, 3.
Yeah, once again, real nice job by Johnny. He bust through there, picked it, and then drug a guy for a couple yards for a great first down play.
Central 19-yard line.
Second down, again, backs I formation. Jones across the 20, should have his first down.
Josh Jones, the ball carrier, brought down by Nick Roberts.
Well, the importance of this drive, even if you're not fortunate enough to go the distance, 89-yard drive and get a score, couple first downs, 3 first downs, get that ball out to the 40, 50-yard line, where if you have to punt, you can at least change the field position.
Right.
Tyler's had 2 opportunities.
Yeah, they haven't really had to go very far. They've been inside our half of the field most of the second half here in the third quarter. So, yeah, that's very crucial that our young men, if we can't drive it down and score, at least get 2 or 3 first downs and win the field position battle here.
Of course, 6 points would be fine.
Yeah, we'll take that right now.
Again, both ends are tight. We see Cecil kind of a short split, kind of a tight slot. We'll get Jones. Again, a nice gain on first down to the 28-yard line. It's about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice job blocking up front. Our young man just opened a great hole for him. Josh was able to make a good first down run.
Yeah, a lot of action on that right side over there. Darren Grubb and Robert Muntz, John Cecil on that right side, along with the center, Jeremy Beardmore. Wishbone double tight. Griffith to keep. Not much. He's going to get a couple of yards to the 30. I'm not sure if that went exactly as designed. Third down and a good 2.
And I tell you what, we talked about at the start of the game, the field conditions. Derek's a little bit of a slasher, likes to make some moves and cut, and the field really just doesn't play into his style of running right now.
Yeah, I'm sure from the stands and even from your TV screen, you really can't tell the condition of the field because the grass is held up nicely, but it is very, very soft, as we've mentioned several times during the first half. Third down, 2. First down carry would be. And I'm sure that's not what they were looking for.
I tell you what, great call by Coach Circosta. Used Johnny and Josh both as lead blockers there, and able to clear just enough room for Josh to pick up, or for Josh Woodby to pick up about 4 yards and a Monroe Central first down.
Well, that time the left side of the line, Matt Cole, I believe, was a tight end, along with Tucker Roberts and Brad Dimmerling, able to get in there, and we may have had a pulling guard from the backside also, but Woodby getting that first down. He's at the 35-yard line. Pitch. The sweep to Jones. He'll get a yard at best.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Good pursuit. I see Buchanan on the tackle for Tyler. Number 62, I believe that is.
Yeah, I tell you, Tyler Consolidated did a real nice job of stretching that play out and being able to keep us to a 1-yard gain.
Looks like Coach Acosta is going to allow this third quarter to end before sending in another play. What's been a pretty quick third quarter. But Seminoles, after a quick score to start this period, a couple of good defensive stands, and we're going to go into the final 12 minutes, all tied. Tyler 13, Monroe Central 13.
Monroe Central 13, Tyler Consolidated 13.
Hey Ohio Valley, it's worth the drive to Woodsfield to find the latest trends in decorating and gifts. Pat's Gift Shop has 8 rooms full of unique gifts, furniture, home decor, and collectibles, including Beanie Babies, Cats Meow, Cherished Teddies, and Precious Moments. Now's the time to come to Monroe County's oldest and largest gift shop to find out how you can enter their Home Sweet Home decorating contest. It's your chance to win one of several prizes, including a $300 shopping spree, just in time for holiday gift giving or decorating at Pat's. Dr. and Mrs. Heckert are proud to make Monroe County their home and to serve as your hometown family doctor, along with experienced nurses and a nurse practitioner affiliated with Marietta Memorial Hospital.
At Respects Food Market, we're proud of all we do. From our humble beginning in Woodsfield in 1929, we've grown to several stores throughout the Ohio Valley. We strive to combine the same small-town friendliness with the buying power of the chain store to give you, our friends and customers, the best of both worlds. And we take pride in our community, its people, and their accomplishments. We're proud to support all county schools and wish the Monroe Central Seminoles the best of luck. We're proud of all we do at Respects Food Market, and Seminoles, we're proud of you.
12 minutes remaining in the game. All tied at 13. Seminoles in possession at their own 36. Second and 9. Griffith wants to throw. He's going deep for Cecil, just out of his reach.
Griffith's pass intended for John Cecil.
Again, trying to sneak the tight end Cecil out of there. You know, we've not seen that a lot this year. And worth the gamble, I think. Just not able to make connection.
No, just, there was a guy between Johnny and the ball, and Derek threw it the only place that he could, and John was able to get a hand on it, but not able to pull it in.
New York going in the third inning.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. You'd like to convert this 3rd and long situation. Griffith wants to throw. He's got some pressure. The screen pass for Shoemaker, but he'll be hit by number 62, I believe. Yes, sir. That is Shane Thomas, who made the play at the line of scrimmage. I thought maybe Johnny was going to be able to step away and make the play, but number 62, Thomas making the play. A loss of a yard back to the 35-yard line. It's going to force Heath Wells to punt the ball away.
No gain on the play.
But again, you've moved 20 yards, 25 yards out from where you started this possession. Hopefully Heath can get a good one away. Again, single deep back. Tyler may go after another block. Robert snap is away. This one's a little better. It's going to hit and roll. Buchanan will pick it up at his 27. We'll get a clip. That's as plain as you can see. Buchanan will be dropped at the 40-yard line. Josh Jones was the recipient of a block in the back. That's going to take Tyler back around their 20-yard line to start this possession.
Yeah, that was pretty wide open right there in the middle of the field. Good call by the officials. Put Tyler Consolidated back, to about their 20-yard line.
And again, you now at 11:02 remaining in the game, force them to go the distance, and they really have not put together a long drive tonight. Both their touchdowns, first one coming after a block punt, they had to go 48 yards. The second one after an interception, they only had to go in the neighborhood of 35 yards. A couple other times they've had good field position and not scored. So hopefully the defense can stop and get the ball back, and Tyler not be able to put together a drive.
Well, I tell you what, this is a big series for our defense. We got the field position that we talked about. Now we got to shut them down right here.
They'll give to Pardine. He'll go nowhere. The middle of that line includes Shoemaker.
Yeah, from his inside linebacking
Josh
spot,
Jones.
John Shoemaker stepped in there and stuck him pretty good.
But again, the middle of that line, your linebackers are going to do a nice job in there.
Makes it 2nd down and 8 from the 22.
But really, for a few times tonight, Pardine unable to pick up much yardage.
And still got a pretty generous spot.
They put the ball at the 22-yard line. Second down and 8. This is Northcraft. He'll run right into Adam Jones. But again, he'll get 3, maybe 4 yards. They'll put him down to 25, give him 3, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, nice job by Adam Jones, holding his ground, holding him up, and then got help from the inside.
25-yard line.
Big play right here for the Seminole defense.
Seems like we've been saying that several times here in the 3rd quarter, but it's true. The crowd again on their feet, a lot of noise. 3rd and 5. Meckley on a draw. Gives to Northcraft. He's close to first down. The ball's loose. The officials come in and say it's down.
Chad Northcraft.
Northcraft very close to first down. Well, it'll depend on the spot. He's going to be short. It looks like by maybe a yard or half a yard. We're going to take a look at it. In this situation, a tie game, I think the officials, feel obligated to bring the chains in and look at it. And from here, I can't really tell. Last week I had Lance's eagle eyes. He could tell that. But your line of scrimmage started just right about the 20-yard line. The ball is just short. I don't think he has it. And he is short by maybe a foot and a half. We see no movement in the Tyler side as far as the punt team. Would this be a risky play? Quarterback Meckley still in. It looks like they're going to go for it from their own 29-yard line. This could be a stutter cadence. They're trying to draw the Seminoles offside.
It's a crucial play right here for our defense.
Oh my, he didn't get anything. I do not believe that play. It looked like the center snapped the ball. Nobody else moved except for 2 or 3 black shirts. They were all over Sean Meckley. He's going to lose a yard. And the gamble backfires. And I think Coach Leach just about jumped off the top of his press box, one of the Tyler assistant coaches.
I tell you what, Coach, I really thought that they were just going to try to line up, draw us offside, and then go ahead and punt, take the penalty and punt. But apparently...
if that was what they were going to do, somebody forgot to inform their center.
Somebody forgot to inform him because he snapped the ball, nobody moved, and our kids gained about a yard on the play.
8:53 on the clock, great field position. Now you have to take advantage of it. That's Shoemaker.
John Shoemaker, the ball carrier.
Yeah, this is a golden opportunity for our offense right here. We need to take this thing and punch it in.
Tyler's assistant coaches, Rick Leach and Rob Caldwell, over here at the side. Both the people that that we know, from previous contact. Rob Caldwell used to teach in Switzerland Ohio School District, JV basketball coach at Woodsfield for 1 year back in the early 90s.
Yeah, yes, he was a JV basketball coach at Woodsfield, and both those guys do an excellent job down at Tyler Consolidated, and we're glad to see him not jump here.
Griffith to keep on the option. He gets through, and he's going to be inside the 20, 17-yard line. That should be a first down.
I tell you what, nice job by Derek. The play, I think, is designed to go outside. He saw the opening, cut it up, eluded a tackler, picked up 9 yards, got a first down.
17-yard line. So we move inside, 8 minutes remaining in the game. Griffith tries to keep to the outside, gets away from a couple tacklers. He's going to be dropped at the 19 after a loss of about 3 yards. Again, it looked like the power keep, and just Derek not able to get outside on that play. So, second down and 13. And let's say Derek took a pretty good hit right there as he went to the ground.
Yeah, kind of a situation, maybe a late hit, maybe not, but, like I said before, the striped shirts have the last call.
We're going to get a timeout, and we're going to talk about this big second down and 13. 7:12 remaining, a tie game. It'd be interesting to go back here and talk at some time here to someone who's familiar with the play calling for Tyler and just see exactly what happened and where the mistake was on that play. Either the center snapped it too soon or the quarterback didn't know it was coming.
Yeah,
it was strange.
Yeah, really, it didn't come off the way it was designed. I'm sure of that. And like I said, it just seemed like no one moved but the center. And right now we'll take that.
Well, and when you get a break like that, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, we're just doing good shape here. Got a big second down coming up here, but the Seminoles have been able to make big plays all year long, and I have no doubt they're going to make one right here.
A couple weeks ago, we were able to take advantage of the poor Caldwell punts to score a couple of touchdowns, including the go-ahead touchdown early in the fourth quarter. Second down and 12, we'll call it. Jones in motion, slowly. Griffith again tries to throw. He slips and he's going to go down back at his 25-yard line.
Down by TJ Cabeza.
And again, the field conditions had a little bit to do with that, but there was a lot of white shirts there, and I'm not sure that Derek was going to be able to do much anyway, even if he'd been able to keep his feet.
No, they tell you what, Tyler's playing about 7 or 8 guys up in the box, and kind of forcing us to try to throw the ball and see what happens here on 3rd and long.
As the clock runs, as we're down at 6:35 remaining, 3rd down and call it 18. Griffith to throw. Now he's going to run. Now he's going to throw, overthrown, and intercepted. Richmond, and he'll be driven out of bounds on the far side, but another turnover, and that's the 3rd interception tonight.
Intercepted by number 43.
So the Tyler defense steps forward, and probably a couple of poorly advised passes tonight by Derek Griffith. And that was one of them there, as he really didn't have anybody to throw to, and Coach Sarkoski is going to talk to him on the sideline. And what that does is that prevents you from having an opportunity on 4th down.
Right,
throw that one over into the fence.
Yep. Yeah, and I think there even Coach would have probably preferred him to tuck it away and try to make a couple yards on the ground.
6:16 remaining. Tyler now at their own 17-yard line. Northcraft. Again, not much up the middle.
Yeah, our defense is playing a great game tonight.
Chad Northcraft, the ball carrier.
Johnny Cecil a little slow to get up after that play. It was this front 5 has put forth a great effort, and it's been physical out there in the trenches. A yard pickup by Northcraft on that 1st down carry. 2nd and 9. They'll give it on the reverse. This is Buchanan. It's strung out well. Shoemaker, Wells, and Adam Jones.
Yeah, I tell you what, real nice job by Adam Jones staying at home in his defensive end position, pushing him out wide, slowing him up, and allowing the pursuit from the inside to catch up.
They'll put the ball down at about the 18-yard line. No gain, 3rd down, 9.
18-yard line.
Again, the play a little bit slow coming in from the Tyler side. The Knights a long time in the huddle. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Mathis wide left. Motion, Northcraft. Flag down, and there's that delay of game penalty. Again, the play is very, very slow coming in from the sideline, and you knew a delay of game was coming. And it looked like Coach Leach was about to jump off the press box again.
I'll tell you what, big play right here now for our defense. If we can hold them here at 3rd and 14, they're going to be punting pretty close to their end zone, and we should get good field position out of it.
3rd down and 13.
So now, the defense must make the play. We've seen a couple big conversions via the pass by Tyler on 3rd down. The leading receiver, Buchanan, is tight to the left. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play. Timeout, Tyler. Again, something was not right. So Tyler will spend a timeout. They want to get it right. So Coach Singleton to meet with his defense now at the near sideline. 4:42 remaining in this game.
I tell you what, been a great ball game. Maybe not the most well played with the ball on the ground a couple times and a couple of interceptions, but the fans from both sides have been into the game tonight, and just a good game to watch and enjoy here on a pretty nice evening.
Well, you mentioned several turnovers in the game. Again, I don't have a count of it, but we've thrown 3 interceptions. We've had a punt blocked. They've fumbled at least twice. But, a lot of that can be attributed to good defensive play by both teams.
That's correct, and it has been good defensive play by both squads. And, as evidence, we're in a 13-13 ball game.
You would think that Tyler would probably look to throw the ball in his 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm sure Coach Singleton told our guys to watch out for, in these situations, watch out for draws, watch out for screens. Just got to come up and make a good, clean tackle.
Well, Tyler has sent their tailback, Northcraft, in motion several times and have not thrown to him yet. Now you can look for that. They'll get 2 receivers wide left, Northcraft in motion to the right. Meckley to throw. Across the middle, complete, incomplete. Buchanan was the intended receiver. And was that Heath Wells on the hit downfield?
Either Heath Wells or Matt Cole, one of those 2 young men were both involved right there.
But it looked like Buchanan was going to make the catch. He was well short of the first down, but the hit brought the ball loose. 4:35 now left. Does Coach Shoemaker go with his new punt block that he put in this week? I say no, as Woodby is up. Nippert is back just inside Tyler territory, and Tyler is going to have to spend another timeout. They have 11 men on the field. I'm not sure what that is, but that is their last timeout. And that could be a factor, as we still have 4:35 remaining in the game.
Sure could. Like I said, our young men, another great defensive stop by the Seminoles. Now we need to make a good, get the ball back off this punt. I guess maybe ask Jesse to do a little magic here.
Well, you're going to get, barring something unusual, you're going to get good field position. As I say, Nippert was at about the Tyler 47, 48-yard line, as he's going to expect this punt. And, the line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line. So we'll see what happens. I think you can look for the return probably to be to the right, which is to the near sideline, which means that Tucker Roberts and John Cecil on the left side, will go after the punter. That punter is number 45, a Reimer. Snap is away. It's a little bit high. The kick's away. It's very short. It's very short. It's going to hit and roll out of bounds about the 48-yard line in Tyler territory. But again, some good pressure by the front wall. Wells, Roberts, Cecil were all right there. Maybe forced Reimer to hurry his kick a little bit. Monroe Central, good field position, 4:27 and 2 timeouts in this tie game.
And I tell you what, and you got to give the young man from Tyler Consolidated a little credit there. Punting right by his end zone with some pressure. Really got off a fairly decent punt.
It's going to be 34 yards, no return at the high school level. I think you'll take that most of the time. So now we get trips to the left. Shoemaker, the lone back. Griffith hands to Shoemaker. He's going to spin away from a couple people, keep his feet to the 40-yard line. 8 yards, Johnny Shoemaker.
Real nice job of power running right there by John Shoemaker.
Number 54, I believe, is Nathan Baker, 245-pound senior, made the hit at the line of scrimmage, but not able to finish the play. Shoemaker keeps the feet moving, gets yardage to the 40-yard line, 8 yards, second down and 2, less than 4 minutes remain. Trips again to the left. Again, Shoemaker keeps his feet. First down, 6 more yards to the 34-yard line. Tyler thinks they have the football. I see no signal from an official as they'll stop the clock to move the chains.
Pick up 6 yards on the play.
First down.
Yeah, Coach went back to the same formation and just used a power play, quick hitter right up the middle to Johnny.
Clock continues to run. It's going to have to be now. First and 10. Wishbone formation with a double tight end. Second back Jones. Running room. 25, 20-yard line. Another first down.
Yeah, real nice job of the right side of the offensive line. You know, we've given the ball to Johnny a couple times here now, so a little fake inside to him drew the defense. Josh had real good running room outside.
Over the years, it's a situation we've not been used to very many times where you have to try to beat that clock late in the game. Again, the same formation. Everybody cheating up. Shoemaker to the
I tell you, and just
16.
Just a shoelace away from maybe breaking that one all the way to the end zone.
You see Tyler cheating up with a lot of people up inside that 5-yard box. And they have almost everyone, with the exception of their deep safety, up within 2, 3, 4 yards of the line. And you might make the play at the line of scrimmage, but if you don't, you could be giving away a touchdown.
Sure could.
2 minutes, 40 seconds remain. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup by Shoemaker. This is Jones. Not much. He'll get inside the 15 to the 14. Couple of yards, 3rd and 4. Clock continuing to run. 2:15 remaining.
Stop by C.J. Cadezza and Shane Thomas. Gain of 2 yards on the play.
Matt Cole in with the play. Nippered out.
Ball is at the Tyler Consolidated 14-yard line.
Again, a little slow getting the play in from this side. Trips with Cole, Jones, and Woodby wide left. Tyler adjusts to with 3 defensive players. Give it to Shoemaker. This time he's not able to keep going. He's not going to get much. He's going to lose a yard to the 15. And we're going to get a field goal attempt as the clock now at 1:35. Darren Grubb. Again, the ball not ready for play. No sense to hurry. Just now marked ready at 1:24 on the clock. So plenty of time for Darren Grubb. Tucker Roberts, snap. Matt Cole to hold. Looks like Darren's still having a little trouble with the snap, and coach is going to call timeout. And this is a good move right here. Looks like Darren having a little trouble with the strap. He wasn't real comfortable. He'll take that timeout because you don't want to lose this opportunity with 1:08 remaining.
No, this is a golden opportunity for us here. Good defensive stand put us in a position to get a shot at winning this football game, and that's all you can ask your kids to do late in the game is give you a shot, and we've got that opportunity.
And every night, or every Thursday night at practice, they go through field goals. They move back at 5-yard intervals. The line of scrimmage at the 15. This will be a 32-yard attempt, pretty much straight on. they'll back up and kick those field goals on Thursday nights. They'll work from both hashes. This is something they've practiced many times here as we're through 6 weeks of the season. And nothing more for Darren Grubb than to kick it just the same as an extra point.
Yeah, that's all it is, and that's what you try to teach them is when they go out there is to get into their routine, go through their routine, and just do it like they would on a Thursday night, just like you said.
And I'm sure during that timeout, Darren was reminded to follow through and keep the head down. Tucker Roberts will snap. Matt Cole will hold. It's high, it's down, and it's not good. It's just going to be wide left, and it's going to be short. So, with no timeouts remaining for Tyler, it looks like we may see something that, to my knowledge, we've never seen on this field, and that is an overtime period.
No, and I was trying to, as Darren was preparing for that field goal, was trying to remember back, and the last time that I can remember a field goal being a big weapon or winning a ball game was here several years ago. Chris Dyrimple kicked the field goal. Lumpy hit a shot against Fort Fry, and we were able to beat Fort Fry 16-14.
Meckley will just take a knee, and with no timeouts, it looks like Tyler will be content on taking an overtime period. Monroe Central still with 2 timeouts left, but in this situation, I think you got to go overtime. You could use your timeouts, but I'm not real sure that they would change anything. Tyler would still run out the clock. With 2 timeouts remaining, we'll see what happens after this play. Again, there's no sense taking them home with you, so maybe you could force a punt. Again, Meckley takes a knee. Clock continuing to run. And folks, we got some free football for you. When we take the break here between the periods, we'll try to sort out the rules because maybe a lot of you have never seen one of these before. 12 seconds in time running. We're at 13-13 in what's been a heck of a football game.
Yes, it has. And like I said, I don't remember being involved in an overtime here. Gosh, I don't know when the last time would have been an overtime we were involved in.
Let's take a quick break while everybody gets things together and we review the overtime rules, and we'll be right back with overtime. I remember losing the game at Caldwell and one at Meadowbrook. When the rules first come in. Yeah, it's been a long time.
That may have been when Greg Shoemaker was playing.
Yeah, because Greg
As always, Woodsfield True Value has lots of things on sale for fall cleanup. Stop in today to check out the bargains. While you're there, see their new display of kitchen and bath cabinetry, vanities, sinks, and countertops. Save up to 65% off the suggested list price of selected styles of cabinets. Choose from white laminate, oak, hickory, cherry, or maple wood, and choose from a variety of styles and materials in vanities and countertops. At Woodsfield True Value, help with your new kitchen or bath is just around the corner. Dr. and Mrs. Heckert are proud to make Monroe County their home and to serve as your hometown family doctor, along with experienced nurses and a nurse practitioner affiliated with Marietta Memorial Hospital.
We offer the future. Ohio University Eastern means value. OUE offers you 5 4-year degree programs, master's programs, and a state-of-the-art athletic center on campus. Ohio University Eastern means professionalism. The student-to-faculty ratio is 15-1, and over 60% of OUE's instructors have doctorate degrees. Ohio University Eastern means opportunity. The affordable education you get at OUE will open the doors to your future. Call Ohio University Eastern today at 1-800-648-3331.
Okay, the officials have reviewed the overtime procedure. They're now reviewing the procedure with both head coaches. They have already talked to Coach Stender. They're talking to Coach Sarcosta. Briefly, what will happen is we'll have a flip of the coin. Usually whoever wins the coin toss will elect to go on defense. Both teams will get an equal number of possessions from the same end of the field. No time. Clock operator gets the rest of the night off.
Yep.
But you play it 1st and 10 from the 20 till you either score or you lose possession. Then the other team takes over at the same end of the field, 1st and 20.
Right, and you can get a first down.
Correct.
So you can have more than 4 plays. So this will be interesting. This is the first time here at Monroe Central High School that we've had overtime, and like I said, going to give Chuck Roberts and Chad Kuhn the rest of the night off at the clock. The only thing I hope they have to ring up is 6 points on the home side here in a little bit.
It'll be an equal number of possession. It's not sudden death like the NFL. It's very similar to college. Here a couple weeks ago, I remember seeing in the paper where a team lost a game because they scored first in overtime. Their fans stormed the field. They were penalized, missed the extra point from the 35-yard line. The other team scored and kicked the point and won. So hopefully our fans don't storm the field if there's an early score. But again, over now on the far side talking to Coach Stender, and we should get a coin flip as Tucker Roberts and John Cecil prepare to go with the officials to middle of the field. I'm sure they have their instructions from Coach Sarcosta. As I think I mentioned, we play from the same end of the field. So whichever end the first possession comes from, the defense will then have their possession at the same end of the field. And that will hopefully equalize field conditions. As we'll see what the flip is, as you get a good look right there with the 3 Tyler captains along with John Cecil and Tucker Roberts. Again, I'm sure they'll kind of briefly go over everything and make sure everybody's on the same page, because not a lot of times has anybody seen this. It used to be in West Virginia, they started 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. I'm not sure if that's the same or not, but since we're in Ohio, it will be 1st and 10 from the 20. It looks like Tyler may have won the toss. A lot of pointing by the Tyler players and by Monroe Central players. It looks like we're going to go to the right-hand side, which is the baseball end, and that may be where we're going to play. As official Dave Clutter and John Cecil discuss it, we'll get the signal from Mr. Clutter that Tyler has won the toss, and they will go on defense first. So the Seminoles will get first possession from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. And what you do is you'll play until we have a winner. If we're still tied after each team has a possession, we'll do it again with Tyler getting first possession and Monroe Central first defense. So we are in overtime.
Yeah, this is, we're now in some uncharted waters, and see how the Seminoles respond here.
The only other times I can remember being involved in overtime, back under Woodsfield when the rule first came in the 80s, I remember losing a game at Caldwell in overtime. I also remember that game at Meadowbrook. I believe it was Mike Knuckle completed a pass on the last play of the game to tie the game, send it to overtime. Meadowbrook scored and kicked the point. At that time it was Woodsfield scored and missed the extra point. And Meadowbrook was a 1-point winner. That's been some time ago. It's been at least 10 years ago. We'll start off with Jones. Still on his feet. Inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. First down. And you will have a first down. That will now bring up 1st and goal from the 8. Jones with 12 yards on first down.
11 yards to the 9-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal for the Seminoles.
Yeah, great job by Josh. He got tucked in behind his blockers there and was able to keep the pile going, keep moving forward, and squirted free. And had he been able to keep his feet, maybe been able to get in.
He kind of got behind some blockers, and I'm not sure that anybody for Tyler knew where the ball was. A lot of play down on this end of the field in the second half. This is Jones. He'll be hit hard. He'll get to the 6. 2nd and goal.
Number 84, Daniel Kirby, picked up our 3 on the play, make a 2nd goal from the 6-yard line.
As I said earlier, I'm sure a lot of people in attendance here on Friday night, this is the first overtime game they've witnessed. Maybe they've seen a college game on TV, and I believe colleges go first down from the 25-yard line. But
Yeah.
everything else is basically the same.
I think that's correct.
Second and goal. Griffith keeps, tries to get outside, not going to have much, stays on his feet, be buried at about the 12 or 13-yard line. Again, after some early success, a touchdown early there. Tyler's had that keeper pretty well detected, and they're going to put Griffith back at the 14-yard line where it's going to be third and goal.
I'll tell you what, overall, Tyler's got some pretty good team speed, and they pursued the ball very well, and they were able to stretch that out and hold us and cause a loss of yardage.
So on third down and goal from the 14-yard line. A little bit of free football and running out of tape. So now we're back. Grubby to attempt a 24-yard field goal. It's good! Monroe Central takes the lead. 16-13. Darren Grubb, 24-yard field goal. Now Tyler gets possession from the 20-yard line, same end of the field. Basically, the situation is this. If Tyler fails to score, Monroe Central is the winner. If they kick a field goal, we'll do it again. If Tyler scores a touchdown, the game will be over, and Tyler will be the winner.
I tell you what, what an exciting game for our fans and for the Tyler fans. Just a super effort by both teams so far. Now it relies back on what we've talked about the whole second half, the Seminole defense.
Well, let's hope Dale and Joe, filming that Weirton Indian Creek game up at Wintersville tonight, had half as much fun as what we've had here.
This is great. Like I said, these kids have put forth 110% effort. And here we are again, the Seminole defense on the field. Need to put a shutout in right here.
Well, the fans have definitely gotten their money's worth. The media coverage here, Times leader, Marietta Times, both TV stations 7 and 9 have been here. Channel 9 is still here. Tyler, first down, 20-yard line. They'll give to, looks like Mathis. He'll have his first down, and the Tyler possession starts just like the Monroe Central possession, with a nice pickup on first down. That's going to bring up first and goal just inside the 10-yard line for the Knights.
First down and goal for the Knights inside the Monroe Central 10-yard line.
Basically what you're looking at now, defense. 4 plays to win the game.
Yeah, I tell you what,
turnover.
That big fullback number 30 has been running the ball hard all night long.
That was Mathis on that last possession. This is Pardine. He's on his feet. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 2 plays. Tyler has gone on 20 yards, and they win the game. Final score, Tyler 19, Monroe Central 16. The Knights will stay undefeated as they head to Magnolia next week, and you can see the disappointment right there. Great football game. And there's the joy on the far side of the field, the Tyler Knights celebrating that win, and a hard-fought win it is, and the disappointment, as you can see on the screen, by Monroe Central. But boy, what a football game. What a defensive struggle. What you have to do now is pick up the pieces as you get back into PVC play next week. Great game, Coach Caldwell. But Coach Leach, Coach Caldwell there, who I do know they're leaving. That's just, that's a great football game if you didn't care who won. But unfortunately, we did. As I started to say now, that really hurts the OVAC chances and hurts the postseason chances as far as playoffs. Now this team must get back and play for the PVC title. We're still unbeaten in the PVC play. Going to Shenandoah next week, and that'll be no easy task as the Shenandoah Zeps went into tonight's game against Bridgeport at 4-1, and in all 4 of their wins, they pitched a shutout. Well, that was overtime. Looked exciting the beginning there with the Darren Grubb field goal, but Tyler comes back in 2 plays and scores.
And I think Coach Winland, you just said there, fullback play's been good for Tyler all night. Pardine running hard, gets into the end zone from 9 yards out to give Tyler the win.
Yeah, I tell you what, there's a young man who in 2 carries covers the 20 yards and scores for them. He's run the ball extremely well all night long, and I guess you might consider that a situation where he was not going to be denied. Really ran well, and tough game for the Seminoles. And like you said, we just gotta pick ourselves up, put this one behind us. You never know until you look at the scores and what other people did tonight. And we've got to be ready to go play. And as you indicated, the PVC is still up for grabs. We have not lost, and we've got 3 PVC games left to play. Shenandoah and Frontier and Bellsville, and all 3 of those games are on the road. And these young men have just got to be able to pick themselves back up. And tough loss tonight, but great effort. And like I said, hopefully we'll be ready to play again next Friday night and go after Shenandoah.
Well, that'll about do it from here. Again, Tyler, the winner in overtime. Next week, at Shenandoah, get behind this team, make that trip. It's a short trip down to Sayersville for that game. We'll be back here in 2 weeks at the final home game of the year, our first ever meeting in football with the Lindsley Cadets. This team needs your support now to get things back. Still 4-2, not bad at this point in time. Final score once again tonight in overtime, Tyler 19, Monroe Central 16.